Today's video is going to be a little different because I want to talk about black men when it comes to dating or relationships or just interactions with anybody. Black men have to stop rewarding bad behavior. Now, I believe if you're from, the streets, you live in the black cities, it's guys know that if somebody does something to you, you ain't gonna mess with them no more. If somebody rob you, somebody don't pay you back in your family, you're not gonna loan them the money again because they already done showed you that they don't respect you. We kind of get that. But I believe that it's different when we deal with women of any race, but with black women, because out of all groups, every man gets challenged, but in our community, we are more likely to be challenged because we are black men who come up under the system of white supremacy. So the white man don't look at you as a man, and because of that, the black woman don't look at you as a man either. So you have to more or less fight more for your manhood more in any community than in the black community, right? And so you have to understand that the last thing that you have to lose is your manhood, and that nothing is more important than that. Not your sexual appetite, not your money. The only thing that you have is your manhood. And what I'm seeing for a lot of black men that are dealing with women who are beautiful, women that you have actual sexual access to. When a woman is not doing what she's supposed to do in the relationship, talking back, you find her doing something, you find her flirting with another guy. And, a lot of times brothers want to yell. A lot of times brothers want to, talk about, they're going to leave, make threats of leaving. And then what you typically find, especially in the black community or in the African community, a lot of women just start saying they're sorry. They'll start crying. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. And I'm going to deal with that because this is what a lot of women do in the black world. They start saying, I'm sorry. So because they said that they're sorry, that's all that they feel that they need to do to right the wrong. This is their retribution. This is their reparation. Is that all they have to say is they're sorry. And no matter how much effort you've put in, you've done some great things for the lady, you've been consistent with the lady, and all of that hurt that she's just caused you is supposed to be repaired with an I'm sorry. So we already know what happened. She says, I'm sorry. Then booty clapping sounds. She go ahead on and give you some of that booty. You get a week's worth of booty, and then you forget about it.
Bruh.
Life goes on. 3 to 4 months later, you have another problem. And why is that? Because you still rewarded the bad behavior. And a lot of times how black men reward bad behavior in their mind is, well, you know what? I'm not dealing with her no more, but I'm still going to hit it though. I'm not in a relationship. I'm not going to take you out, but if you want to come through, I'll still, knock you off.
Bruh.
You're still rewarding her. What are you talking about? She probably enjoys sex just as much as you do. You're still rewarding her. You letting her have access to you. See, that's the difference. When women decide to punish you, women know what to do to punish men. Women take away what they know that you like. When a woman says she done with you, let's be friends, for the most part, you're not going to get no more booze. You're not going to get no sex from her. You're not going to get any of that from her. She's going to take that away from you to let you know that you don't have access. But when men want to do the same thing with women, we want to say that we ain't together, but we still want to give them access. Still talking to them and all that other stuff. If a woman is doing something that you don't like or has disrespected you, number one, you have allowed it. So you got to check yourself. And number two, what you need to do is to establish the consequences of said actions. All right? And that is, whatever I was doing for you before, you're not going to get it no more. If I was sleeping with you before, you're not going to get it. If I was text messaging you anymore, you're not going to get it. If I was helping you pay your rent, you're not going to get it. If I was doing anything, you're not going to get it. I'm going to completely remove everything from my life, from your life, that had anything to do with me, and you can go do it with somebody else. It's the only way. It's the only way. No arguing about it, or if you're going to do this, you're going to do that. They don't respect that. You see? You want to say that you want to reward her with bad behavior and punish her and then have sex with her. That's not how it works. Because again, it's all about your masculinity. That respect needs to be established. Because she can sleep with you, give you all the sloppy BJs, and don't respect you at all. And if all she got to say is, I'm sorry to get back in, she ain't gonna never respect you. Because all she got to do is say, I'm sorry, and give you some booty. Okay? And then send mixed signals and play stupid games and all that stuff. And you think that you're winning because you got her hollering. Oh yeah, all she needed was some D. See, that's the difference between us and other groups. Other groups in Asian communities, white communities, stuff like that. The women make a mistake too much and the guy is really an alpha. The consequences are you're out. All right? I respect myself enough to where I'm not going to spend no time with you, no nothing. I'm going to remove myself. Since you want to be talking back, you want to run your mouth, go over there to somebody else. Let them ruin somebody else's life. But one thing is for sure, you don't let them do it here. You set a standard for yourself. Once you do that, if they call back, which 95% of the time they will, if they don't, who cares? But you would have taught somebody a lesson, and the lesson is you have to do what you're supposed to do or you won't be here. Because I'm going to tell you, a man's provision and protection is a privilege. One thing I like about California, we used to have our driving tests. They said, you know what? Driving is not a right. It's a privilege. And to have access to the black man that's doing nice things for you, that's taking care of you, that's loving you, that's spending time with you, that's investing time. And for many men, we don't feel like the investment of energy that we give into, women in the modern world, we actually get an equal return back. Most guys don't feel like that. Most guys feel like, well, I'm kind of wasting my time anyway. So it's really the time and energy that I'm investing into you. It's time and energy I can be investing into something else. So if you don't appreciate that, then you don't need to have this privilege. And the privilege of me is you're not going to get none of the stuff I was doing for you before. You lost it and you did it to yourself. It's better than arguing with people, calling people names on Instagram, calling people, cussing them out and all that other stuff. Get her out of there. Don't reward bad behavior. Not that you get mad at her for 2 weeks and she comes back. No, it ain't that easy. You being disrespectful, you're not going to get nothing from me, and you're done. I don't care if I have to watch OnlyFans for the rest of my life. You're not coming back. And that's why most black men don't get no respect. You got to have that mindset. I don't care how good your stuff is. You can go give it to somebody else. Because one thing that if she go and give it to somebody else, that's what most of you guys think, man, well, what if she go give it to somebody else, bro? I mean, damn, he ain't going to get nothing from her. Let her go give it to him. His life is not going to change. It's not going to be so impacted because he's hitting that. Trust me. This is one of the girls I had been dealing with for a long time. She had some of the best stuff I ever had in my life. Bruh. It's every time it was whoop, whoop. All right. To this day, she is still struggling, still dusty, still broke, ain't doing nothing with herself, but she got some good box and ain't nobody wifed her up. Still dusty. So you can bet on that. She ain't gonna. No, she gonna still be like that is. She is okay. teach her a lesson, and cut her off. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment pinned at the top, and as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.